Hi, Tech Coach Jeannie here, and today I'm going to show you how to create a form and sequence in ConvertKit. So first, if you don't already have a ConvertKit account, you'll go to techdoneforyou.com/ConvertKit. And there is a free trial as well as a free level. From here, you're going to log in. And I'm already logged in, so this is what I see when I log in. I'm going to go to Landing Pages and Forms. And from here, I'm going to create a new form. So I'm just going to go to Create New. We'll make this very simple. So we're just going to go to Form. Modal is fine for now. I'm going to make this very, very simple. So I might choose a different type later, but for now I'm just going to go with something very plain. So I'm going to rename this. So let's edit this, and we're going to call this the name of my freebie. So get your membership site ready fast. Okay. And you can add a customization. So I'm going to go to the plus, and I'm going to add a custom field for the first name. I do like to collect that. Let's make it required, and we're going to drag it up here. And maybe I'm just going to delete this sentence. I don't think it's necessary. And let's go ahead and we're going to go to our settings. So when you have your form, you're going to decide whether you want a success message or redirect to a thank you page. And I prefer to redirect to a thank you page. So this is the thank you page that I'm using. And I'm just going to make sure I copy this full URL and I put it in right here. And display options. You can set up different things right here. So I'm just going to leave this as it is for now. So let's go to the domain name. You can use a ConvertKit domain name, or you can just leave this blank. I'm going to turn off the incentive email because sometimes this creates barriers for people subscribing. And you want to be making sure that you're in a country that allows for that. Sometimes it's required depending on your country's laws. So you can also designate in advance what happens if they've already subscribed. So you can continue, or you can send them to the thank you page. And I'll just have them continue to show the form. Let's go to save. So, all right, so here we are, first name, email address, subscribe. You can always change this wording if you want to. So I'm just going to save this for now, and I'm going to publish it. So from here we have some JavaScript, and I'm going to copy this. We'll go ahead and put it on the website. So here is the website. I actually have my website with Divi. And so right now I have some freebie code that comes from Birdsend. This stopped working, so I'm going to go ahead and put in code from ConvertKit. And I'm going to save that. And I'm going to make sure that the sequence is set up before I update this page. So let's go back to ConvertKit. The next step is to build out the sequence. So right now we have the landing page and form, but it's not going anywhere yet. So let's go to automate, or actually let's go to send and go to the sequence, and let's create the sequence. There's a little help video right here if you need a refresher, but let's go to new sequence. We can choose a template type, so I'm going to just choose this one that I already have created. And we'll go ahead and start pasting in from my Google document the content. So let me go ahead and copy in. This is my Google document. I'll start copying this in. And of course, you're going to want to test this a little bit. So let's put in the subject. You can go ahead and copy in the information. So I'm just going to copy this directly from my Google Doc. I might have to do a little bit of adjustment later to see if, and I think this graphic is a little bit out of date, so I'm not going to use that. But let me go ahead and go back to my sequence. And here's the body of the email. And let me just delete out everything that doesn't apply. So this is kind of just part of the template. So hi, and let's personalize this with the plus, subscriber first name, paste this in, Control V. And it looks like it pasted in pretty cleanly. That looks good. And I may want to go through and just make sure that these look okay, but so far it does. So I'm going to send the preview email, and it looks like because of my template, I've got a little bit of repetition. So I'm just going to delete some of this. So let's go to preview email. Let's send the test email. And I may tweak this a little bit before I turn the whole sequence on. But it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be set up. So there's the first one. And then from there, I'm going to keep adding. So this is going to be the second email in the sequence. We've got day 1. Let's go back to my Google document. I have day 2 right here. We've got module 1. Okay, so let me go back. I'm going to add the subject right here and go ahead and add the content right here. So here's the second email. copy this, Control C, and let's take out part of the template that doesn't apply. So Control V is paste. Let me just scroll through this, looks okay. Personalize. Send a test email. Let's close out of the preview. And you can see right here, it's sending them just a day apart right now. So you can also kind of set it to every other day. So every 2 days after the last email, you can specify when to send it. When you're done, you can publish these, but right now they're in draft. So let's keep adding. So here's the first, here's the second. Let's go to the third email. Okay, let's paste in the subject line. You can see this goes fairly quickly. It doesn't look like I have to do a lot of editing, which is nice. So Control C for copy, Control V for paste. I'm just going to paste over. It's already in the template. Personalize. Okay. So here's the third email, and I want that in another 2 days. Let's preview this. And we're going to keep going. So the first day, the second, the third. Let's do the fourth. Add email. You can see this is fairly easy to add if you already have the information written. However, if you don't have it written, it does take a lot more time to prepare something like this. So let me copy this, paste it into our template. Okay, personalize. So this is very user-friendly. Doesn't really take a lot of time to do it. Send the test email. Close out of the preview. I like to send it every 2 days initially, and then maybe once a week after the initial sequence is done. So we have the first, second, third. Let's go in and grab the last one. Let's go right in. I'm going to add the fourth email. We're going to go ahead and copy this. Okay, let's go ahead and paste. And I may decide to tweak this a little bit before I keep it published, but for now, I'm just going to kind of leave a lot of it as is. So, my first name, okay, so this one is also going to go 2 days after the last email. And when you're happy with these, you can go ahead and publish them. So let's just go to publish for now. So I want to see how it looks. So let's publish that one. Let's publish the first one. So the first one is published. The second one, we'll publish that. The third one, we'll publish that. And the fourth one, that one's already published. So this should be pretty much ready to go. So I'm going to just go and check my email and make sure that these look okay as far as those test emails before I turn everything on. But you can always go to the documentation and learn about sequences right here, the different types of sequences, etc. So let me go back to my form, and I'm going to go to my settings and the advanced. Let's just go to look at this. So I want to make sure this is published. Now, once you have the form and the sequence set up, you're going to want to set up your automation. And so here's visual automations. You can watch a video on this if you want. So I'll make a different video on how to connect the form with the sequence. Have a great day.